Hello everyone, my name is Avni Saxena. I'm a student of International Institute of Professional Studies, DAVV, currently pursuing MTech in IT. This video is a part of my assignment for cloud computing subject completed under the guidance of Dr. Vivek Srivastava sir. In this video, we will be learning the basics of cloud computing and use Netlify, a cloud platform, to deploy an application. Firstly, what is a cloud? A cloud refers to various physical and virtual servers, data storage, or development tools that are offered as a service to a consumer. Cloud servers are located as data centers all over the world. Cloud computing refers to the access of these services on demand over the internet in a proper, metered, and secured way. These services are facilitated by and managed by a cloud service provider, also called as CSP. Clouds are popularly used by clients and companies to save the cost of buying, installing, or having to manage these resources physically and due to the wide range of facilities provided by cloud in a flexible manner. Next, we will look at some of the key characteristics of cloud as standardized by the NIST. First is the on-demand service. The cloud computing services does not require any human administrators. Users themselves are able to provision, monitor, and manage computing resources as needed. Second, broad network access. The computing services are generally provided over standard networks like the internet and heterogeneous devices. Third, resource pooling. The IT resources shared across multiple applications and tenants. Various clients are provided service from a same physical resource. Fourth, rapid elasticity, which means that the resources are able to scale in and scale out quickly and as when needed by the user. And last, fifth, that is the measured service. It refers to tracking the utilization of resources that helps in monitoring and billing. Next up, we will learn in brief about the three basic cloud service models. The software as a service, SaaS. It is a software in which the applications are hosted by a cloud service provider. Users can use these applications with the help of internet connection and a web browser. For example, Salesforce and Dropbox. Second, platform as a service, PaaS. PaaS computing is a platform that is created for programmers to develop, test, and run and manage their applications, for example, Windows Azure and Heroku. And last, infrastructure as a service. It is a computing infrastructure managed over the internet. The main advantage of using IaaS is that it helps users to avoid the cost and complexity of purchasing and managing the physical servers. For example, AWS and Microsoft Azure. Moving on to the main applications we will be using, that is the Netlify. It is an example platform as a service that leverages serverless functions and deployment. That means the client does not need to set up a different personal hardware. They can use Netlify's server, and this also provides faster and cheap configuration as compared to its competitors like Heroku and Render. It works through the use of a GitHub repository. It runs a build process to pre-render all the pages in static HTML. Netlify then creates its own repository that pushes to GitHub and its microservices, and then it executes and distributes content across a wide CDN network to deliver pre-built static websites. It provides many benefits like it is cheap, fast, and easy to use. It also adapts to modern workflows, tools, and supports multiple languages.
Now we will practically see how we can deploy an application using the Netlify app. Here I have an application on my GitHub account that is a details generator application that generates various kinds of details regarding a movie or a TV show. So first of all, we open the Netlify app. There are various ways that you can sign up using your GitHub, GitLab account. I have a GitHub account, so I'm going to authorize using my GitHub account. Once the authorization is done, I am redirected back to the Netlify application. It requires some prerequisite information about the application. So my purpose would be personal and I would be deploying a web application. And this is an application that has been built for learning purpose. Then I can assign a particular name, for example, Avni Projects, and then I can continue to deploy. Once I do this, I have various options that I can use to deploy my project. That is using GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, or Azure DevOps. Here for my project, I will be using GitHub. Hence, I choose the deploy with GitHub option. Now I can proceed forward and choose my project, that is a movie details generator, and simply click on the deploy my application using Netlify option. This continues the process of deployment and the process starts on its own, and simply you have to wait until the entire project is being built and then deploy. After a few seconds, you can track the whole process in the console, and at last your site is live. As you can see here the message, the site is live. Scrolling up, we can see various details about the site that has been deployed, including the display and deployment settings. Here, we can see a particular link that can be used to access the deployed application and various other details about it, like the build time, that is 12 seconds, and the total deployment time, which is also 12 seconds, and the various other data about it. We can preview the hosted website, that is the movie application. This application works by searching for a keyword or a key name, and the related movies and various TV series regarding it pop up. For example, Friends. Here I can see a TV show, a series that is Friends, and its various details regarding its rating, writers, actors, producers, summary, etc. Let's take another example. I search another keyword. For example, I search play and I find a movie called Child's Play. Regarding this movie, I can again see various information that its IMDb score, its Metascore, when it was released, its runtime, its genre, etc. Hence, this application basically helps me to find the various details regarding any TV show or a movie. Moving on to the particular URL of this website, I do not like the URL of this website because it does not represent the application name or my domain name. For example, here you can see the URL contains various different words and alphabets which do not reflect the kind of application or the name of the application or the name of the host. Hence, I would like to change that. This can be done through domain settings. On my Netlify app, I can view various site settings, domain settings, etc. For example, site settings, it displays the name of the site, its owner, its ID, when it was deployed, etc. Some additional features can also be added to the website. For example, setting up a custom domain name or securing my website using the HTTPS. To change the URL of my application, I can do that from my domain settings. Here, various URL editing options are available, but I'm mostly concerned with changing the name of it. So I can go to options and edit the site name. I can enter my site name as the name of my application, that is Movie app, and then I can save my changes. This will change my URL into my custom domain, and now my application can be accessed through it. And as you can see in the URL, my custom domain is being used, that is Movie app.